What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm doing another of our Interview with the Experts series, and today I'm joined by Adam.
Yeah, thank you for having me. Should be
Not a problem. So we need a DC expert. Adam was the guy, and dude, I hope you're ready to give us some fucking knowledge.
I am. Hopefully we can all learn a little something. I feel like I probably know a thing or two that most people don't, so here to inform.
Right on. Well, let's get right into it.
All right.
Well, we'll start where we're supposed to start, right at the beginning. Tell me where DC Comics comes from.
All right, well, I mean, you've got Action Comics with Superman. I mean, everybody knows the infamous cover with him holding up the car. You've got Detective Comics with Batman. I mean, everybody knows where those came from. The interesting point for origins of DC Comics is Wonder Woman. A lot of people think that Wonder Woman was just written in as a character. Not true. The first time that we ever came across Wonder Woman was actually the well-documented Mars landing back in, like, early 30s, late 1920s. One thing, we found a Wonder Woman comic on that planet. Complete Wonder Woman. It ended up being the first issue of Wonder Woman.
Really?
Yes, and I mean, the whole American flag get-up, you know, the red, white, and blue suit and everything was found first on Mars, on the Mars landing.
Okay, then how does she fit into the Trinity? How does Wonder Woman's comics fit into Batman and Superman?
Shortly after we get back from Mars with the Wonder Woman comic, that's when you see the merge of Action Comics and DC Comics, which everybody knows about. And they were looking for a woman protagonist, and the government happened to have this Wonder Woman comic, so they kind of just, hey, here's this character, go ahead and use it. It's like, you know, give us a little bit of cut of profits from that, and here's your woman protagonist, here's Wonder Woman.
So DC pays the government?
It's kind of a we scratch your back, you scratch our back kind of thing.
You tell me, like, the real world origin of Superman? Like, where does Superman come from?
Well, I think everybody likes him so much is because he's the perfect man. I mean, he's muscular, he's got all these powers. I mean, women want to bang him, dudes want to be him, or bang him, I don't know, but one of the two. But he was jumped up by Siegel and Schuster, and Siegel was kind of the driving force behind getting him out there, but Schuster jumped him up because he was kind of this puny, pathetic beta male, and he wanted something out there to kind of represent what he wanted to be. Because, I mean, we're talking, you know, pathetic guy, still living in his parents' basement at, like, 45.
Well, I mean, then tell me about Batman. What's so special about a guy in a fucking bat costume?
Batman was written as the alter ego of Superman. They were written as the same person, and...
like one and the same, both sides of the same coin?
Exactly, yeah, two sides of the same coin, yeah. So what it was written as was, the Batman persona was Superman's way of dealing with not being human. He was, as he knew so far, the only alien on the planet, the only person that wasn't human. So he kind of came up with this Batman persona of being, hey, I'm just a human, and I'm just as good as you guys, which is actually not true. It's just Superman with all of these powers. That's why, even though Batman's just human, you never see him catch a bullet. You never see him get too seriously injured, because you're really hurting.
Because he's duping everybody.
Yeah, because he's really Superman. And I mean, a lot of the people in the Justice League know this, but they're just like, I don't really want to argue with this all-powerful alien because, well, he could fly through my head.
We've talked about the Trinity, we know about them now. Can you tell me about the other members of the Justice League?
Okay, well, I mean, besides the Trinity, you have two huge influential characters. You've got the Red Lantern, and you've got Aquaman. The Red Lantern, however, a lot of people think the Green Lantern, a lot of people are wrong. The Red Lantern, it's not written in so much because he's out flying around the universe trying to spread peace and love. Think he'd be pink, they went with red, and tomato potato. Aquaman, however, is part of the gay 90s gay rights movement. You know, the gay male in the early 90s coming out and being proud of the fact that he's gay.
Why is it then that everybody makes fun of Aquaman if he's supposed to be this symbol of homosexual power?
Well, see, so Aquaman comes from the sea, so he is a seaman, or a seaman. So he is, literally, what Aquaman is the male ejaculate.
There's a lot of people that are really behind Aquaman. They're saying that he actually is relevant, that he does have something to bring to the Justice League. Can you tell me, like, other than swimming really fast, what can he do?
Okay, well, I mean, everybody knows he can swim real fast, he can control creatures from the sea. What a lot of people don't realize is, pound for pound, Aquaman is stronger than Superman. So if they were just going to go, you know, a little thumb war or some arm wrestling, Aquaman would probably win. Definitely win. What a lot of people don't realize about Aquaman is when he's not off fighting with the Justice League, since he is this homosexual male, I mean, he's just dicks constantly off screen. I mean, just peckers, just cannot stop getting cock. And so that's what Aquaman is he's a crime fighter and a seaman.
A lot of people criticize DC because Marvel's putting out a movie about a fucking raccoon and Wonder Woman hasn't had a shot at a movie yet. Can you...
Well, I mean, a raccoon belongs on the big screen. Wonder Woman, being a woman, should either be in bed or the kitchen making me a sandwich.
Goddamn, sir. I learned a thing or two about a thing or two.
Good, I'm glad. I hope everybody else learned a thing or two about a thing or two. There's a lot more out there as far as DC is concerned, so go investigate, guys. Do your homework, do your research, and there's a lot more mystery out there to be solved.
And I've heard that you're not only an expert on DC Comics, but other things as well.
Yeah, but that's none of your fucking business.
On that note, thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe and like.
If you want.
Do it.
It's whatever.
Do it.
Peckers just cannot stop getting cock.